Hello everyone, here we are on, I would kinda call it a discovery, but well, a new game, a game that is actually not released, as you can see here, it's in early access. It's called Destiny's Divide. So, what is it about? It's a card game that make me feel good and bad at the same time. I'm gonna tell you why. Good, because it's the kind of games I've been looking for months, if not even like years, because Magic, on top of all, yeah, like yesterday or 2 days ago I saw a video that was basically proving that Magic the Gathering was bringing the matchmakings and how they give you games, how they distribute cards to you, how they manipulate the win and loss ratios, and how you use it if you would have access to that. So I'm losing even more like love and passion for the game, more and more. Really, it's just I had enough. I really fucking had enough. It's unreal. Um, so I was basically done with card games until I found this one. Anyways, let's begin. First of all, it's a free early access game. It's on Steam. At least I got it on Steam. I don't know if it's somewhere else, but there, just get it, test it for yourself. About the rules, I'm not gonna be the boring tutorial. I'm gonna quickly show you how is the game. So, I'm on the card library to show you more or less what's the idea of the game. I would call it a mix of Hearthstone and Magic, just as simple as that. But it has its own identity and its own rules. First, you have a deck. You start with 4 cards, and you basically have to see what you need the most or the least. But that is about deck building. I'm not gonna just talk about it on this video. Anyways, you have that. You have 2 more kinds of decks that I'm gonna show you there. I would like to keep my deck as a surprise, but well. Anyways, you have 3 kinds of like places and 5 kinds of things you can manipulate your deck with. So first of all, your hero. Every hero, mine in the case, is Eldor, which I don't really recommend for new players, but well. The hero has HP. It can change if you see those two have different HP values. And a hero power. So the hero power is a one-time use ability, and that's just it. It changes from every hero. In this case, it's tax 3, means that my opponent has 3 less mana to play with next turn. It doesn't have a cost, by the way. You can play the hero power whenever you want, but only once. And also a passive. The first monster played on your turn costs 1 less. Monster is a type of creature. Anyways, next. Energies. Energies is like this little thing. It's basically you have energy and you start at 1 and then it goes up to 8 and depending on the energy you choose, depending on the energy you choose, you are gonna get different effects. For example, this one, you heal 1, and if you have maximum mana, which is 8, you draw 2 on your draw step instead of 1. So that's really good late game for card value. The one I have is different. There. I cannot get cheat. Cheat is a mechanic that makes your first card cost 1 less. But when my mana is full, so the 8 energy, I gain mana up to 8, depending on the number of cheats that got disabled by the ability. So when I have 8 mana, if I deny 2 cheats from me, I'll have 10. And again, Adept. There is this one that deals damage for each unspent mana up to 3. This one that just makes you draw cards. This one that heals. Adept. You have a lot of choices. Auras, that are basically passive effects, to call it like that just stay on the board next to you. They cannot be attacked, and they have effects. They have this little thing there that's it's basically a countdown on how many turns they stay on the board. So creatures, nothing to say about creatures. They have a type, they have abilities there. The only bad thing about it is like sometimes it's a bit hard to see, but this one has Pack, which means that if you control 3 or more creatures, including this one, it gains 1 attack. And Speed, which is attack immediately. You have Burrow, which is a mechanic that you can burrow a creature for 3 turns, cannot be attacked, or be affected by spells, and then unburrows after 3 turns. Usually those cards have effects related with burrow. And then spells. One-time use cards, just as simple as that. Is it confusing? Yes. That's why I prefer just like telling you this and then showing you in-game. So, that is the main deck. This part. Then you have 2 more quote-unquote deck parts, which are the share board. You have 3 cards that you have to put there. Those cards are part of your main deck, but as it says, it's a share board. In the beginning of the game, you are gonna choose 1 card from your opponent's share board to cut out. And the other 2 cards are gonna be there. Both players can play them. So it's really bring the strategy on what do you want to do. And also an heroic being, which is a creature that stays next to you can play whenever you want. As simple as that, really. The game is not hard to understand. But I'm gonna show you in game. Hard mode. I'm gonna talk about the rewards after the game. Also, finding a match versus a true player is really hard. Basically impossible. I never played against a player. So it's a coin toss, and the winner chooses if it goes first, just plays first, or second. The second receives a cheat on the first turn, third, and fifth. Okay? So I'm gonna get 3 max mana for sure because of my energy. Then that is the heroic wing, and that is the enemy champion. And also you can see the energy. You can see all that on your opponent. Now I have to choose which of those cards are not gonna be on the share board. This one could be a problem to me, so I'm gonna cut it. And my opponent remove my jungle remedies, which is an order that restores 3 HP for 3 turns, basically. That is my hand. You can really, I recommend you to pause and read the cards. I'm gonna remove all of this. It's just a simple mulligan. You just throw out the cards you don't want, you get the same amount of cards back. There you go, it's better. Okay, so I play the elf. I'm just gonna play this. I'm gonna just show you what it does. Also, passive effects stay here, okay? So for example, I have this, that comes from this. I'm gonna pass the turn. It's gonna attack, I'm gonna take 1 damage. You can read again the energy. I'm gonna show you what this does. Double target beings defense, and it gains guard and shield. So guard is taunt in Hearthstone, if you understand. So it forces the enemy to... you can attack whatever you want, basically. But like units with guard have to be attacked first before others, even the enemy champion. And shield, which means it denies the first damage instant it would take. So I'm gonna play this. That's my heroic being because it's really good against aggro. That's why in my deck you see the curve going... Thank you for interrupting me. You see my deck curve going from 3 up. Nothing else. Because I have this here on my heroic being that I can just drop every turn because it's there for sure on turn 2. I also have this. So yeah, end turn. So see the Polar Hadra, which is a good monster, and since it's a monster, it gets its cost reduced by 1 if it's the first I play this turn. By the way, keep in mind that this is still an early access, so there are gonna be some mistakes. So there, I could have the choice to just drop this, or I could just play this card, but if I play this, it's just gonna kill it. So that's why, even though it's not the most optimal play, I'm gonna play this just to deny it from the share board. So you can see what it does, it goes back into the share board. Why did I kill it then? So 2 reasons. 1, deny the card from the enemy, and also because it's a bot, it's gonna waste his turn by playing it again, and it's just a 1-5, I'm really not scared at all. So well, let's see what can I do. You play this, that's why I cannot play on shareboard or heroic beings. I guess I could just play this, or since he doesn't have anything scary, I'm gonna go for card draw. Okay, the board wipe is not gonna be enough. I need single target removal. I don't know. I have this that wipes the whole board. I have those 2 cards that deal 3 damage. Should be okay. Already have a creature. So I'm gonna get a delay, that is really good. It's a good way for unkillable creatures like this one. Yes, you read it right. He cannot die. When he should die, he comes back, loses guard, and gets +1/+1 infinitely. So yes, that's a really good way to get rid of this guy. Love it. Set part, he's not a monster, he's a demon. Okay, it's okay. So he used his heroic power. So I am 3 turns off to play this. So I should think about trimming the board a bit. Think. I should get more 5-drops on my deck. I've noticed that I actually don't really do much on turn 4, 5, sometimes 6, but on 6 I have this. Honestly, I'm fine by just passing. He doesn't even have that much damage. I'm just gonna play this. Okay, I'm gonna get this. That is my win condition, mainly. And this, that brings a friendly being. Being is units, creatures, whatever you want to call it, back. Huh. Or... no. I'm fine with this. Okay, and I cannot draw more cards. That's actually something I'm learning at the moment. When do I want to use this? Against aggro? Maybe power, if it wants to show. There you go. Against aggro decks, to cut them on turn 3. Or later in the game, when I want to finish the game. So my opponent is gonna get 3 less mana to play with. And I don't draw. So it doesn't count as mill. Got it. By the way, there is... Sorry, this little plus. I have absolutely no idea what it does.
No energy to make my move.
Ah, shit, he has this. Change of plans. Would still need more mana for that. Yeah. Well, that was unlucky. Guess I can still do that to kill this one and pass. Not really interested on wasting resources since I'm just gonna wipe the board. It's only gonna deal 10 damage to me, it's fine. Again, 1 attack. I don't need to rush this. If he would have actually a scary board, why not? But well. Okay, you can see what that does. What are you gonna do, bot? Now I'm gonna play you. I'm fine doing this. Wait, what? You know what? I keep forgetting that this triggers on turn 7 and not 8. And I consistently keep forgetting about that. No joke. I consistently keep forgetting that I have a lot more mana on turn 7 and not 8. I could have just played this. But well. Oh shit, that does a lot of things. Gain cheat 5 when you play this. The first card you play is free. The star cannot be destroyed by being abilities. Okay, whatever. It also has refresh, which is an ability that refreshes the hero power. Shield immune to the first damage. Fun fact. This one's gonna die, but he can still attack. Look at this. Whoosh. Yeah, by the way, it's right. So I can attack, and I can get this one from him. Funny, isn't it? He gets a free card, but he only has 2 cards in hand, so I'm really not scared. At all. With this energy, by the way, you can look here and see how much more mana you have. That is purplish and not shining because I have 1 less mana because of this. Since he has unspent energy in the end of the turn, I am taxed by 1. So anyway, let's just keep going. He has 9 attack, but because he has Peck, he gets 1 more. What do I want to do? Since he's almost dead, I can just do this and tax him.
But I'm going to take your energy now.
Okay, my turn. Okay, why not?
What?
Can I kill him? That's the question. I should have looked at it before. I am 1 mana off actually. I could have just sent this one to my own share board, to like my own creature to the share board and bring it back, but I am taxed by 1. I play this. I'll still have energy because this cheats for 5. And I guess I'm just gonna pass, no? If I get another one. Yeah, I'll just pass. But this one is still green, by the way. It's because he has speed. This one has guard, so I'm not afraid of dying. He's gonna play this. He's just gonna morph this one. Which I'm fine with. Let's do this and just fuck him up. There you go. The game is really simple to understand.
Victory.
The only thing is like optimizing your decks, playing around some cards. But I didn't put a single penny on this freaking game, and yet the rewards are crazy. First of all, look at this. That's what you get for disenchanting cards. So for example, I go there, card library, get a filter to common. Oh shit, this one sucks and I have 5 of it when the max allowed is 3. So I'm gonna disenchant 2. There you go, I have it. Simple. And with that, you can also craft cards. So for example, epic cards, boom. I need 3000 of each. Which might seem a lot, but it isn't. The first packs you're gonna get, just focus on getting the collection. Just don't focus on anything else. Get as many different cards as you can, because you're gonna get a lot of this. 4 on each, 5. But if I go on rewards, look at this. When you're level 5, I think, which is not that hard to achieve, you gain the daily ones, which is play 5 games, which I play the 5th now, and you gain 10 packs. 10. You have the login rewards in the beginning, so I'm at the 7th day, and that's why I recorded this video. I was waiting for this. There you go, beautiful. And next, apparently, I'll have to wait 23 days to get other things, but I'll wait. And level up rewards, which are honestly not that bad. On top of all, level 6 they give you 1000 coins, which you get from putting money into the game. The shop is also really nice. You gain this featured things. You have the gold, which is it's expensive, but it's money. You have daily that rotates every day. Some skins, don't do this, it's just whatever. Focus on card. You can also buy card packs with this thing. That's so funny. You disenchant cards to buy more random cards. Then you have a random epic card, for sure. And you have Founder's Pack. This one is huge. On top of all, 5500 is 2000 bucks. But you also get $100 worth of in-game currency. That's a really nice thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go to collection, no, sorry, cards, open packs, and I have a shit ton of things to open. So let's begin with this. That doesn't look really interesting, so 2 cards / items. Yes, you can gain this thing. The game gives you a lot of rewards, so I really recommend you to give it a try. Play at least 7 days, and yeah, I got avatars and crystals. Why not? 70 packs. Again, I've already opened a lot of packs, and this came back. I have so many things, it's crazy. Well, let's do this. This is energy. So, open one, I leave one, right? Hopefully it's not one of the energies I have. It is. Unlucky. That's really good for aggro. Just read it. Spend all your energy and be rewarded for it. What is this? Epic, so I'm gonna keep it for last. What is this? A random hero. Ooh, let's open. I already got the heroes I wanted, so now it's a bit whatever. I do not have this one. It's about dark elves. My macro is still too close. Lucky. What is this? Okay, Transcend, which is the highest rarity. Let's go out the packs. Open all. Those are the probabilities, by the way. It's reasonable, to be honest. And with all that, I'm gonna get a shit ton of this. The only thing is that you don't have a mass disenchant button, and that's annoying. We're in for a long time. We still have 10 minutes of video, so should be okay. They thought about this clicking by hand, so no worries, you just click one, and then, yup, and it does it for you. You can do this by hand and open them one by one, but no thank you. No thank you. In the beginning, the game also gives you the choice of the hero you want and the energy you want. So the game really isn't holding back at all on the rewards. The only thing is, you can craft commons, rares, epic, that is orange, purple. But about orange and red ones, you cannot craft them, so you need to roll packs and packs and packs and packs till you get them. See? Like this. Perfect, that's a card I wanted. That's really nice. That's a really fucking good card. And I have one of. My deck curve is gonna go through the roof, but well, I crafted one of those just before the video started, so my deck was clean. God damn it. But well, I'm gonna get so much energy back, I'm fine with that. Energy, I don't know what this is called. The deck, like the game itself, it's like play it for 1 or 2 hours, be drained by it, and then tell me in the comments what you think. Honestly, if you're a card game lover, I don't see how can you dislike this game. There is actually one argument. An unfortunate argument that killed 2, 3, at least 2 games that I'm thinking about. One is Spellweaver, a really, really good card game. It is still available on Steam, but the player base is just dead, and it's not worth for the game developers to be just investing on the game. Also, the game developers kinda put a bit aside the game aside. If they would have been more, how can I say, more drained about developing their game, keep releasing some expansions, the game could be, no joke, a top tier card game right now. After like years of being released. Years. And it's really a shame that the game is dying. Of course, the player base has a lot to do on it, but the game also gave you the feeling that there were not enough updates. The game developers didn't really care about the game, or didn't really have time. It's really a shame. That might be one of those card games that is excellent. It's really good. The game developers need to keep going with the game. And I mean it. They need to invest their time on just patches, updates, regular ones, like even just 1 or 2 times per month. Hearing the complaint about the players like, oh, every time I see this card, I lose the game. Or this card does absolutely nothing. Buff, nerf, send a new expansion every 3-4 months. Even if there are not that many cards, just like 50 cards is more than enough. Since this game is like quote unquote small, even 20 cards every like 2-3 months is enough to keep the player base alive, to get a bigger player base. It would be a shame to lose also this game. They have a Discord server that is relatively active, and it's on the main page if you want to check it. It's of course for free, so no need to worry. Again, I didn't put money into the game at all. And look at all this. Of course, it's the welcome rewarding, but still, you can craft every card you want. You can, I think if you log in for 7 days, play 5 games a day for the daily rewards, you can easily get every card you want. You can build like 3 decks and get everything you want, either by opening the cards or crafting them. Also, you're not forced to keep 3 cards of each. If you have 3 of those, you can just like disenchant all 3 of the copies you have. So no need to worry for that. The ones you want in packs are obviously the orange and the red ones, because it's the cards you cannot craft. But I'm just happy with all this. It's just like free. I'm gonna call it dust, because I used to play Hearthstone for years, like 3 or 4 years in a row. I used to go to school at least 5, 6, 7 games a day. Until I really got tired of it, the stupid random mechanics that just makes the game unpleasant. I still believe it's rigged. It's hard to find a game that's not mechanically rigged like this. This game actually doesn't feel like it. Maybe when it's gonna grow, it's gonna fall for the temptation of just the rigged matchmaking, the rigged down drawing, stuff like that. It's just sad. Magic the Gathering is by far my favorite card game of all time. But once, like, point number 1, the game is expensive. So on paper, I cannot play it anymore. So I play it online. And then comes point number 2. You really need a strong mental, because like the game makes you suffer. People are still going to defend and say it's not, but it is. And I saw a video proving by code that the game also rigs some of your draws. Quick little example. Build a mono black deck that has an average of 2.5, 2 on curve, and then remove 4 cards and add 4 copies of I don't know the name. It's the enchantment, the black enchantment that costs 7, that brings a creature back from the graveyard on the beginning of your upkeep, but also that has adventure for a -3/-3, and you gain 2 life. See, how many times are you gonna draw the card, and how many times are you gonna draw any other? It's just stupid. The game developers shouldn't do that. Anyways, this game is different. Again, the video is not sponsored or anything, it's just like me from my free will, just showing you, fellow card lovers, card game lover, another card game that you could spend hours on. The only thing that's a bit a shame is the player base, the visibility of the game, but again, that's just early access. So we're gonna give the game some time. I'm probably gonna make some more videos. Ooh, that's a good one. Please don't give me a werewolf, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's a morph. Patent life shapeshift. Hidden berserk. Stone skin berserk. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. But not for my deck. So, I got 2 of those wolves. Funny, huh? Whatever. Since it's a hero, you only need 1 of. And there you go. 1000 free dust. I'm just gonna cry because I'm playing a monster creature, eventually mage. And look at this. Nope. This and this guy were my first orange and red ones. I don't like this mechanic of changing and stuff like that. As you can see, you cannot even disenchant. It just starts from epic. As you can see. By the way, let's go there and I'm gonna show you a little something. Where is mage? No. There you are. Non-honed. There are cards that are the same, if you've noticed. Yes, they are the same. But it just depends on the rarity. For example, this one. Triple is when you have 3 or more of the same type. So if you have 2 other more mages, you can trigger triple with this one. Thunder, no worries, it's this effect. Enters the battlefield, deals 4 damage. If you have 2 other mages, in this case, deals 7. But look at this. On the epic version, you obliterate. Like, destroy 1 to 2 if you have tribal. And there, on the legendary version, 1 to 2. But the stats are better for the same cost. And there, even better. I forgot the name. Wait a second. Transcendent. It's even better. 1 more mana, plus 1, plus 2, plus 2. And you destroy 2, but 3 if you have mage. Also, the legendary and the transcendent cards have those effects that are variants. And yes, they do variate. So, you can also change by paying this value, or having like another card that I don't really... Yeah, okay. I think I got everything. Yep, perfect. Collection. There you go. See, need one of those things to actually change it. So this one has speed and refresh. So when it comes into the battlefield, he attacks immediately, and it refreshes your hero ability. So I actually have... It doesn't say. God damn it. Oh yeah, I have this one. Speed and refresh. You also have the variant, for example, the refresh and Arcane 2. Arcane is you draw 2 when you play this. Or Brutal, which is speed and you deal 6 when this dies to the enemy hero. So those cards are basically unique. Same thing for this one. He puts a token, epic. Like from 1 to 2. And even the tokens, it's a 2-3 and it goes from 2-3 to 4. See? Better stat line, higher cost. And there, the Transcendent version. Both on the Legendary, of course. Legendary it's 1, Transcendent it's 2 variants. Just give the game a try. I'm just gonna quickly do something. Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna reset all this. I'm gonna go for card count, which is the ones I have. Holy shit, I have 15 of those. 600 to disenchant common cards. Common. Okay? So let's do something even funnier. Nope. Nope. Epic. Oh, I have 5 of those. Okay, fine. There you go. And I'm gonna do this to my whole collection, not on video. But just for you to get an idea. I easily got this. So I can easily come here and be like, okay, I want this one. See? And I still have a lot of cards to go through. Mainly... Yeah, mainly the rare ones. Because commons, I don't know how long am I gonna take. Look at that. There by order. And there, it stops there. After 4 pages. Anyways. So I'm gonna quickly show you this deck. Oh no, thank you, sir. The only thing missing is I'm probably gonna get the evolved version of this one. Because if I go to monsters... Monster, and there you go. I have one of those, but I definitely prefer having 2 of those. And look at the art. Oh, it's beautiful. Does so much. Feel free, have fun. Yes, this triggers, by the way, you can trigger this as soon as he comes into the battlefield, and this also triggers this. So yeah, also, for this game not to be a pay to win, which I really respect, you have a limit on cards. And it doesn't matter if they are both on the heroic being, the main deck, or just the share board. No, it's total. You can only get 6 of those. 2 red and 4 orange ones. So, it's not a pay to win, definitely. Guys, enough boring talking. We see each other for the next video. Till then, consider leaving a comment. A like on the video if you like it, or a dislike it if you didn't. Tell me if you knew the game, if you discovered it with this video. If not, if you discovered my channel, just go and check it. I have some other card games and a lot more going on, so feel free. Again, leave a like on the video if you like it, or dislike it if you didn't, but never forget about this. Stay the way you are, you're amazing, and see you guys.